Good morning students. Today I am going to teach you chapter 4 that are materials, metals and non-metals. What are metals? Metals are malleable and ductile elements which are good conductors of heat and electricities. Metals are lustrous or shiny. Metals are usually hard and strong. They cannot be cut easily. All the metals can solids except mercury, which is liquid in state. Metals have high melting points and boiling points. Metals have very high densities, which means they are hard. Metals are sonorous. Some of the examples of metals are iron, copper, aluminum, zinc, silver, gold, platinum, mercury, etc. Now, some of the characteristics of non-metals. Non-metals are the elements which are neither malleable nor ductile. They are brittle. Non-metals do not conduct heat and electricity. Non-metals are not lustrous or shiny. They are dull in appearance, solid. Non-metals are usually neither hard nor strong. They can be cut easily. Non-metals can be solid, liquid or gas at the room temperature. Non-metals have usually low boiling points and melting points. Non-metals have low densities, which means they are light. Non-metals are not sonorous, which means non-metals do not make a ringing sound when we strike them with a hard object. Some of the examples of non-metals are carbon, sulfur, phosphorus, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, etc. Next category is metalloids. These are some elements which shows some properties of metals and the other properties of non-metals. The elements whose properties are intermediate between those of metals and non-metal are known as metalloids. मेटोलाइट्स क्या होते हैं? जिनके अंदर मेटल्स की भी प्रॉपर्टी होती है और नॉन मेटल्स की भी होती है. तो इनके क्या एग्जांपल्स हैं? सिलिकॉन, जर्मेनियम, आर्सेनिक एंड एक्सेट्रा. नाउ I want to tell you some physical properties of metals. As usually in the earlier I have told that metals are malleable. Now what are malleability? This means that metal can be beaten into thin sheets with a hammer. If we take a piece of aluminium metal, place it on a block of iron and hit it with a hammer, we will find out that the piece of aluminium metals turn into a thin aluminium sheet without breaking. So this property which allows the metals to be hammered into thin sheet is called malleability. It is due to the property of malleability that metals can be bent to form objects of different shapes by beating with a hammer. आपने देखा है कि जब हम किसी चीज़ की मेटल को जब हैमर से स्ट्रिक करते हैं तो वो एकदम पतली हो जाती है और बिना टूटे ही वो एकदम स्ट्रेट भी हो जाती है. तो इसी प्रॉपर्टी को हम क्या बोलते हैं? मैलेबिलिटी. नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द मेटल इज डक्टिलिटी. मेटल्स आर डक्टाइल. डक्टाइल का मतलब ये होता है कि हम मेटल को किसी की तरह वायर में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ द मेटल्स आर डक्टाइल. Gold and silvers are among the best ductile metals. Copper and aluminum metals are also very ductile and can be drawn into a thin copper wires and aluminum wires. And thin wires of tungsten metal are used for making the filament of electric bulbs. Is also a metal which is drawn into a wire. The property which allows the metal to be drawn into a wire is called ductility. Generally, metals are malleable and ductile. Next property is conductivity. Metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. This means the metals allows heat and electricity to pass through them. If we hold one end of a metal spoon in hot water, then the other end becomes hot very soon. This is because the metal of a spoon conducts heat and it carries heat from one end to the another end. Copper, silver, gold and iron metals are good conductor of heat. Silver metal is the best conductor of heat. नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द मेटल इज लश्यर. व्हाट इज लश्यर? जब कोई चीज़ मेटल होती है तो उसके अंदर एक अलग तरह की आपको शाइन दिखाई देती है. इसी प्रॉपर्टी को हम क्या बोलते हैं? लश्यस प्रॉपर्टी. आपने देखा है कि जो गोल्ड की ज्वेलरी होती है वो दूर से ही हमें चमकती हुई दिखाई देती है. इसका रीज़न यही होता है कि मेटल्स आर लश्यस. दिस मीन्स दैट मेटल्स हैव अ शाइनी अपीयरेंस. नाउ फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ वी ऑब्जर्व the freshly cut surface of metal, we will find that they have a shiny appearance. This is called metal lustre. The shiny appearance of metal makes them useful for making jewelry and decoration pieces. For example, gold and silvers can be used for making jewelry because they are bright and shiny. Next property is strength. Metals are usually strong. They have high tensile strength. This means the metals can hold large weights without snapping. Snapping means होता है कि without breaking. एग्जाम्पल है, आपने देखा है कि जो ब्रिजेस बने हुए होते हैं, रेलवे लाइंस होती हैं, बिल्डिंग्स होती हैं, they all are made of iron. Why? Because they have a high tensile strength and they can not be broken down easily. This property is called strength or tensile strength property of metals. Property of metal is sonorous. So what do you mean by the sonorous? When metals are hit with a hard object, they produce a sound. This property of metal is called sonorous. आपने देखा है जो हमारे स्कूल में बेल्स होती हैं, टेम्पल में होती हैं, चर्च में होती है, जब हम उसे हैंड से स्ट्राइक करते हैं तो दे विल प्रोड्यूस अ साउंड. सो वो किसकी बनी हुई होती है? दे ऑल आर मेड अप ऑफ metals. When metal is hit with a hard object, they produce a sound. This property is called sonorous property. Next property of the metal is hardness. We know that all metals are hard, but their hardness varies from metal to metal. For example, if we want to cut the iron sheet with a scissor, it is very difficult to cut it. But when we want to cut an aluminum sheet with a scissor, we cut it easily. So this shows that aluminum is less harder than the iron material. This shows that metal is very hard, but some are not hard as another. Now we will discuss the physical properties of non-metal. First property of non-metal are, just like metals, they are not malleable. They are brittle. This means when non-metals can be hammered, they cannot be drawn into a thin sheet but break into a small pieces. For example, कि carbon is found in a many forms. Just like lead of a pencil is also made of a carbon. When we will beat it with a hammer, it will be not convert into a sheet but will be break into a small pieces. This show that non-metals are brittle. This property due which non-metals break on hammering is called brittleness. Brittleness is a characteristic property of solid non-metals. This ductility. Metals are ductile but non-metals are not ductile. This means that non-metals cannot be drawn into wires. They are easily snapped on stretching. For example, sulfur and phosphorus are non-metals and they are not ductile. When stressed, sulfur and phosphorus breaking into pieces and do not form wires. Thus, we cannot get wires from non-metals. Non-metals are neither malleable nor ductiles. Non-metals are brittle. Next, non-metal are not lustrous. They are dull. This means that non-metals are not shiny, they are dull in appearance. For example, sulfur and phosphorus are solid, non-metal which do not have luster or shine, they are dull in appearance. There is, however, one exception. Iodine is a non-metal having luster. Next property is hardness. Most of the solid nonmetals are quite soft. This means that most of the solid nonmetals can be cut easily. For example, sulfur and phosphorus are soft nonmetals which can be easily cut into pieces with a knife. Next property is strength. Nonmetals are not strong. They have a low tensile strength. This means that nonmetals cannot hold large weights. They are usually snapped. Snap means break out. For example, graphite is a nonmetal which is not strong. It has a low tensile strength. So when a large weight is placed on a graphite sheet, it is get easily break. Next property is sonorous. Just like metal, they are not sonorous. This means that solid nonmetals do not make a ringing sound when we strike them. If we drop a piece of a carbon or a lump of sulfur on the floor of a floor or strike them with a hammer, we do not have any ringing sound. This means that carbon and sulfur nonmetal are not sonorous. They are not capable of producing a ringing sound when struck. Conductivity. Nonmetals are poor conductors of heat and electricity. This means that nonmetals do not allow heat and electricity to pass through them. For example, sulfur is a nonmetal which does not conduct heat or electricity. Most of the nonmetals cool, which is mainly carbon nonmetal. Many of the nonmetals are in fact very good conductors. Graphite is a nonmetal which is a good conductor of electricity. There are some exceptional cases, just like electrical conductivity. In nonmetals, there is an exception of carbon. Carbon in the form of a graphite is a good conductor of electrical conductivity. It means it is a good conductor of electricity just like a metals. Is iodine. Iodine is a lustrous metal which is a non-metal, but it shines just like a metal. Next exception case is in the form of hardness and softness. Just like non-metals, sodium and potassium are very soft and they can be cut easily. And just like a metals, carbon, which is a non-metal, is very hard in the form of diamond. If we drop it, it cannot be broke. Next, in the physical state, just we know that all metals are solid at a room temperature, but only mercury is a metal which is liquid at a room temperature. Next exceptional case in the form of boiling and melting point. Sodium and potassium are the metals, but they have a low melting point just like a non-metals. Diamond is a non-metal but have a high boiling and melting point just like a metals. Next, density. Sodium and potassium are the metals but they have a low density just like a non-metals. Thank you. I hope you will be understand the physical properties of metals and non-metals in this video. In the next video, we will share the chemical properties of metals and non-metals. Thank you.